hair.
I'm gonna see how long you take.
Ugh.
This will be time for me. A, playing, or B.
Chill.
No.
My hair. Okay. Woo, my goodness. Okay, guys. Y'all voted. And just in case when I cast votes, first of all, hello guys, greetings and salutations. Now, when I do votes, it's going to be in my community tabs. So go to my community tabs when I do votes for certain things. It'll be for content, videos, different things like, which Blu-ray DVDs to review, different things, maybe content, whatever. It was a tie between the new version of House of Wax, which I told y'all I have bought stuff from Hollywood Video. If y'all think I'm kidding, if I can get that to show. Hang on, let me get my light to dim. Hang on. Hollywood Video. See, I'm not joking. And I got that one for $14.99. Okay. This is, of course, brand new. Anyway, y'all got the House of Wax, the new one with Jared Padalecki, however you want, and Paris Hilton, and who else? The guy from Cinderella Story, the blonde guy that's really hot or whatever. Well, they have it right here. Eliza Cuthbert, Chad Michael Murray, Brian Van Holt, Paris Hilton, Jared Padalecki. Okay, there we go. So we'll go ahead and do House of Wax. This one, I'll go ahead and tell y'all straight off. I give it a solid 8. Only reason I give it a solid 8, they could have went a little bit more in depth and how Paris was acting. She did okay, but she needed to review her acting a little bit more. But other than that, it could have been a solid 10 in my book, because everybody else did banger. But I did like it. I'm not going to say I didn't. The story was really good. It was creepy. It says discomfortingly gratuitous, even by slasher standards. And they're not joking on that. It actually was really good. I'm not going to lie. So, of course, House of Wax. This is the first one we're reviewing. It says thrills and chills ooze all over you in House of Wax from Dark Castle Entertainment, which Dark Castle Entertainment is one of my favorite productions. And legendary horror producers Joel Silver and Robert Zemeck. I might butcher this. Zemeckis. They did Gothica and House on Haunted Hill, 2 of my favorite movies, which I'm definitely going to be reviewing those. I don't know if I have those out in my collection. They might be already packed up, but if not, they'll get reviewed later on when we get moved. But anyway, when their car breaks down on a road trip, 6 college friends are sidetracked into a eerie backwoods town. Curiosity gets the better of them. Oh, sorry, baby. There you go. Curiosity gets the better of them when they are intrigued by its macabre House of Wax. They soon find out that the town is not what it seems, and they must find their way out before they fall victim to its ghoulishly incentive killers. Special features have B-roll and bloopers video cast commentary. From location, Joel Silver reveals House of Wax, wax on the design of House of Wax, the house built on wax, the visual effects on House of Wax, alternate open, Jennifer killed, gag reel, and their theatrical trailer. I can't even pronounce that for some odd reason. Ooh, I bit the inside of my cheek. That's probably why I'm having a problem. Um, I'm planning to rebuy this anyway, on Blu-ray. Um, but let me go ahead and turn this off so y'all can see the back of it. Hang on. So you can see some of the pictures from the back. Actually, it looks pretty dope. Um, but this is one I do definitely want to rebuy on Blu-ray. Because like I said, it's extremely old. I've had it for a while. I've watched this movie a lot, but when I tell y'all I take good care of my DVDs, I'm not joking. It's in good condition. I've had this thing for years. This came out in, let me see, it should say 2005. 2005. I was 24. Yeah, I was 24 when this came out. So, like I say, I give it a solid 8 because some of the acting could have been done better. That's the only reason why I give it a solid 8. But other than that, the storyline is really done well. Sorry, ice, please. Por favor. Thank you. But the storyline is done well. The special effects are amazeballs because it's just like holy hell. It is very grotesque. Grotesque. When I say grotesque, I mean that I might have came up with that word, but when I say grotesque, as someone that is in the horror franchise, if you've never seen this movie and you see it, you'll understand when I say grotesque and grotesque. It's very interesting. It's very well, done. It's magnifique. So if you've never seen that movie, it's an 8. And yes, I do tell y'all, if you've never seen it, it is a movie to definitely search for and try. Is House of Wax. And this is a new one. So there's a different version from the 80s. So make sure you get the 2005 version. This is the 2005 version. So make sure you look into the 2005, the one that has Jared Padalecki and Chad Michael Murray and Paris Hilton. And make sure it's that one because there is another one from the 80s that's completely different and it has a completely different synopsis. So that one, I have not got a chance to buy that one. I do like that one. It's wildly different. So they think they did take this one from the 80s, but they totally changed the whole spiel with how they done it. So I mean, because I remember the 80s versions to this one, and it wildly swings in different comparisons. So make sure if you want to see this one, it's a 2005 version, not the 80s. So make sure you get the one that has the creepy chick on the front with the wax dripping off her face, not the one that's got, the kid that looks like magic and all that from the 80s. Okay, it's 2005 version. That's that one. Okay. Cat and laundromat.
I can't eat
Okay.
all this.
Next, y'all picked Stephen King's It with Tim Curry, not the one that had Skyguard. This is Tim Curry's version. This one is let me see. If I remember, this is a 90s. This is where's the year on it? Yeah, 1990. So this is the 1990 version, okay? Not the newer version. This is 1990 with Tim Curry, okay? Tim Curry. Okay? Okay. Which I do have that version. I'm going to be reviewing that one very soon. I'll show y'all the difference. See? Greatly different. The guy that plays it is Bill Skarsgård. Different than Tim. So make sure you get the 1990s, not, let's see what the year on this one, if they even say the year on this one. They should. 2017. This one was made 2017 versus 1990. So big leap in year. So make sure if you want to check out the one with Tim Curry, you get the 1990 because Tim is with 1990. With hi Nubis. Um, Tim is the one with 1990. It actually it has, I'll tell y'all straight up, it has a little bit more of a comical angle. I'll tell y'all that a little bit right now. It does have a little bit more or less. It's comical to a sense, yes. It does have horror angles to it, yes. But the newer ones, part one and part two, the one that has Bill Skarsgård, that's got, it has some comical to it, yeah, but it's more horror. I mean, Steven really tapped into what he really wanted to do in the 90s, but they were holding him back in the 90s because they weren't really ready for what he was wanting to produce in the 90s because of religious sinks, as I say. Because, as per usual, they would pull movies. So, Tim Curry's it. Stephen King's classic comes to life in this terrifying miniseries. They called it a miniseries because they made it seem like a TV series because they broke it down back in the 90s how they did it in two series because it was so long. And now they made it, when they first showed this, they made it seem like it was really old. So, October 1957, it awakens, and the small town of Derry, Maine, will never be the same. Stephen King brings to life every childhood fear and phobia as seven children face an unthinkable horror which appears in various forms, including Pennywise, Tim Curry, a clown who lives, hunts, and kills from the town sewers. Years later, the surviving adults who are brave enough return to stop the new killing spree, this time for good. Now, it includes a commentary by director Tom Lee Wallace and actors Dennis Christopher, Tim Reed, John Ritter, and Richard Thomas. And that's pretty much what they have. And I'll show you. I'm going to turn off the lights so you can see the back of it so you'll know which it you're getting into. Come on. Focus. Focus. That's the Stephen King's it you're getting into. This one, I still give a solid 10. This one actually gave me almost nightmares when I was a kid. It was pretty intense. Behave. It was pretty intense as I was a kid when I saw this in 1990.
Yes.
Xander, chill.
Sex.
Chill.
Sex.
Quit. 19. Stop. 1990. I was 9. So seeing this as a 9-year-old was kind of creepy. So you have to understand, seeing that as a kid was pretty intense. And this was right around Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Puppet Masters. I mean, there's so many different things, which I'm going to review Puppet Masters, which I have quite a few Puppet Masters. If y'all have never heard of Puppet Masters, well, y'all are going to get, an epic.
Trust me, you're gonna love the show.
The movies are great. Full Moon Entertainment made them. I so want to get the dolls. There's y'all are missing out. Full Moon Entertainment has done so many great things. I've been a fan forever. They've done Vampire Journals. They're the ones that done Subspecies, Bloodstone. They've created Radu. Um, they did Blood Dolls. They did the Gingerbread Man. Full Moon Entertainment has done a lot of different horror aspects. Um, they've created a lot of different things that I've enjoyed. So, anyway, back to Stephen King's It. It is a solid 10. It's a banger. Stephen King has done a lot of things that I have enjoyed growing up. He's done Cat's Eye, Graveyard Shift, Sleepwalkers, um, Langoliers. Let's see. Tommy Knockers, Gerald's Game. I mean, I actually own so many. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they come back again. The rendition of It, Part 1 and Part 2. Um, I mean, there's so many different things with Stephen King that he has done that has been so epic that life would suck without Stephen King. I mean, I have seen so many Stephen King movies that it's like my imagination would suck without Stephen King. Um, he is like the R-rated version, definitely, of R.L. Stine. I mean, I between the books I read as a kid growing up was R.L. Stine and Stephen King and Dean R. Koontz, and so these ones, like I said, solid 8, solid 10. If you've never seen these movies, I highly suggest renting them. Um, to buy them, it's not a bad idea. To get your collection going, I don't, go against it. I mean, I've been growing my collection for a long time. I don't have cable. I have like Peacock, I have Amazon, I have Netflix. I don't have Hulu at the time. I did have Hulu, but I'm an avid Blu-ray DVD collector, ultra Blu-ray collector. So it's the best way because if crap hits the fan and we can't stream and we can't have cable anymore, this is going to be pretty much the best thing, like on the movie like Legend. If y'all have never seen Legend, I'm not ruining it, so I'm a hush because I do have Legend or Legend. It's Legend. Yeah, I think it's Legion. Legion. No, Legend. Yeah, with Will Smith, so I'm gonna shut up. Basically, the way I see things, and I'm not a avid if everything's gonna go crazy and everything's gonna hit the fan, and like Walking Dead, and I'm not gonna ruin things for people, but there's people that are like Y2K people still that are doomsday preppers and think everything's gonna be crappy, and you know things can go crazy, but I do believe in getting like a couple of generators backing up on gas and having like Blu-rays on hand and having having stuff like that. So just in case something does happen, you do have something to sustain yourself and you do have something to keep from going crazy. Because I've seen people go stir crazy before just from not having the basics, like TV, radio, just to hear other people talk. They go crazy. So it's just something there to keep, the mind somewhat active, like reading books. That's why I have so many books. That's why I've collected so many books over the years because I'm an avid reader. I watch shows to keep my mind creative. I watch movies to keep my mind spinning. I write still to keep, my creativity flowing just in case one day I do get published. Um, things of that nature. Um, but it's not a get rich Ponzi scheme or anything like somebody else I knew. But it's I've always wrote just to keep my mind active. If I do get published, it's cool. If I don't, oh well, because I've had so many of my ideas go out the window, been stolen by people, been taken by people. I've had this person give out our ideas and it's been taken by so many people, which I've asked them not to do. And it's whatever. Um, but at least I know my ideas that I've done are well enough to be used, and because they've been ran with and they've made people a lot of money. So at least I know that my mind works well enough and it's helped other people. So at least I can take solace in knowing that I've helped other people make success, so that if push came to shove, I could be successful and I could make something of myself. And that actually gives me solitude, and it actually gives me comfort that I don't need to sit here and, have loads of money to be happy. And I don't have to sit here and have the biggest house and I'm happy with what I have. And I don't have to sit here and have all the materialistic things in the world. And I'm not sitting here, showboating my stuff that I have. I'm doing reviews for fun. And I'm doing this so if people are bored, that they can go out and have fun with their husbands, their wives, their girlfriends, their boyfriends, their friends. Nothing I do is to showboat at all. I'm doing this for entertainment. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this as stress relief. Um, that's what I'm mainly doing this for, and I want people to understand that. Nothing I ever do is to showboat, ever. Um, a lot of people on YouTube, they do, oh, look what I have. I have all this jewelry. I have, all this nice stuff and blah, blah, blah. It's never about that for me. For other people, it is. They talk about all their materialistic stuff. Oh, they lost all their materialism and oh, this, that, and the other. It's never been about that for me. My thing is my biggest treasures in the world is my family. That is my showboating, is my children, my husband, my family. That's my treasure. That's how I'm rich, is my family growing and my family loving me and never leaving my side. And that's my treasure. That's how I'm rich. And that's what I'm trying to help people understand. And me doing this is just for fun. So I hope that makes sense. So I love you guys. I hope y'all had fun with me today. I hope you enjoyed the reviews. The next one I will be doing, hopefully tomorrow, will be the new It. And I'm going to try to do more. I'm going to start trying to do videos daily so I can get more of my stuff, so I can start packing up more. My cat is snarling and snorting. They're fighting. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go, and I will see you on the next video. Love you guys. Bye.